What's up? It is May 31st. I figured I would record a vlog, talk about how this last month of maternity leave and a walking challenge, how it's all been, and I don't know, so let's just talk. All right, so guys, like I said, it is May 31st. If you're new here, you don't know who I am, what this channel is about. I'm Helen, and this channel is about me. It's about how I live my life. There really is no niche on this channel, hence probably why it really hasn't like grown in years. But I'm okay with that for right now. I'm okay with it. So basically, my channel isn't just about frugal living. It isn't just about DIYing. It isn't just about health. It is all about me and how I live my life, how I am a mother, how I, get out of debt. Years ago, I got out of debt. I have a little bit of debt right now. We're working on that. But, my frugal living, how I track my debt. I bought this house that I've been 4 years ago, and I did a whole series on how I DIY'd a lot of the projects. It's just really, the channel is about me, okay? So, what has been going on? I just had a surprise baby about 4.5 months ago. It's been a whirlwind of a year because I found out I was pregnant June of 2023. I think I was pregnant around April. I don't know. Gestationally, I was pregnant in May, but when the baby came out, for those of you that have seen the baby and know the story, 11 pounds, no diabetes. She really legit didn't even look like a newborn when she came out. Like, you know how newborns have like a certain kind of look and they kind of move a certain kind of way? Like, she didn't come out like that. Like, she came out like she was 3 months old. But I digress. So, this is my last official work day on maternity leave because I'm going back to work on Monday. And, I've been going through a lot of emotional ups and downs, like, you're sad, you're excited, you're sad, whatever. But, we have to return. And so I am trying my best, and I have been trying my best to counteract depression and anxiety and all of the ailments that came with this crazy surprise pregnancy, because it was not an easy pregnancy. And I've been trying to counteract it naturally. What do I mean? When I found out that I was pregnant, let me go back just a little bit further. About 2 years ago, I allowed myself to do psychiatric medication. I've never been a fan of that kind of stuff, but I was like, you know what? I do want to form an honest opinion on it. And so for about 1.5 years, I did Zoloft and bupropion or Wellbutrin, whatever it's called. And I did that. The Zoloft I did for a while. The bupropion I did for a while by itself, and then it wasn't really doing much. Then I added Zoloft to it, and I'm not gonna lie, like the first few months, I was feeling great. I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. I was feeling really, really good about myself and everything. But then it was just bothering me. Like, I don't want to feel good because I'm taking a medicine. I want to feel good. I want genuine joy. I want genuine happiness because I am naturally and genuinely happy and joyful, right? So I got off of Zoloft, and then I was still on the bupropion, and I was like nervous getting off that stuff because like it's a drug, and if you have a really, really high dose, you have to be weaned off of it. And I'm like, oh my God, I was reading up on articles on like what happens if you don't wean off of it. You get like brain zaps. And I was like, I don't want to have withdrawal issues. This is why I don't want to do drugs. So I was a little nervous about that. But I was like, I'm getting off of this. So I got off of the Zoloft. And then when I was getting ready to get off of bupropion, I was already on the lowest dose. And I found out that I was pregnant. And so my psychiatric nurse was like, well, you found out you were pregnant like about a month and a half, almost 2 months after you were actually pregnant, because I legit did not realize that I was pregnant. She was, at this point, the baby's been exposed to the medication, and it's not a bad thing. You can take, there are certain antidepressants you can take while you're pregnant. She says, let's just not shake things up a little bit too much for the baby. Stay on the bupropion for the duration of your pregnancy, because that is what the baby is used to already. And then once you have the baby, we'll discuss getting off of it. I was like, fine. So I did the whole pregnancy, and as soon as I had the baby, I just figured to myself, my body's gonna crash naturally, okay? The hormones, I'm gonna be like this, like it's gonna crash naturally, so why not just quit bupropion cold turkey? Now, disclaimer, please talk to your doctors before you discontinue any medications that you are on. This is my story. I'm not telling you what to do. Don't come back, try to sue me like, well, Helen told me. Helen done told you nothing. Helen told you her story, okay? Disclaimer done. So I figured, not gonna do it. I'm not taking these drugs anymore. And I had like a 3-month supply. So the nurse came in and she was like, okay, we have your bupropion. I was like, I'm not taking it. She's like, oh, but it's in your chart. I was like, I'm not taking it. You sure? Okay. So I refused it twice, and they have to write that down. I was like, I'm not doing it. As soon as I came home, I took my 90 bupropion pills, flushed them down the toilet. I was like, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing it. So I quit cold turkey, and I didn't feel any type of like effects. And maybe I did. Maybe I did, but whatever. I just attributed it to I just had a baby. Okay, so big deal. So I was done with that. Then I had some crazy complications with my pregnancy, preeclampsia, all that craziness. I left the hospital, got readmitted to the hospital because my blood pressure was like 170 over like whatever. It was crazy. So now they got me on magnesium drip for 24 hours. They're giving me Nefeds. I can't even pronounce it. They gave me blood pressure medication to take, and then the doctor said, okay, well, you'll continue to take this medication until we see that you are stabilized. So I'm like, crap, here we go again. More meds. So I took it, and I started noticing that the blood pressure was coming down. It was cool. But again, I'm like, I don't want to take pills. I don't want to do this. So I figured I'm going to start walking. I'm going to start exercising. I'm going to start being active, because I know that activity and motion, it just has such a positive effect on not just your body, but your mind, the way that you see things, the way that you process things, the way that you feel. So I was like, I'm going to do it. And I, again, talked to your doctor. I stopped taking my high blood pressure medication. I would only take it on the days where like I could just feel, like you could just feel when your blood pressure is like, whoa, you get the headache. There's just a tightness that I feel. So I was like, let me take the drug. So I would take it, it would get stable, and then I would not take it again. So what did I do? May 1st, I made a decision, said I'm gonna walk 10,000 steps a day. I'm gonna be intentional with it. And I documented all of this on Instagram, on YouTube, and on Facebook. And I did my 10,000 steps. I purchased a stepper, and I got on the stepper, and the stepper is cool and I still use it, but I cannot be on that thing for too long. It is not my most favorite thing. And the reason why I say that is because like when you're walking, your feet are flat, right? And you step and your feet flatten out, right? That's your motion. On the stepper, my foot's always at a 45-degree angle. So literally I'm going up. And so every time my foot rests, it's not resting flat, it's resting at a 45. So that 45-degree angle, the first day that I got on that thing, holy crap. My calves were hurting so much. They were so like, they felt like they were hyperextended, right? And so it didn't just burn, like it hurt. So I was like, I'm not trying to rip nothing inside of my leg. I have a friend, she like jumped a certain kind of way and she like ripped her muscle in her calf, and now she's got therapy and she's got issues in her knees, and I'm like, no, that's not gonna be me. So we would do the stepper for like 2 minutes at a time and we would get off of it. Now 30 days later, I can be on the stepper a good 10 minutes. I can dance on the stepper. I can like run on the stepper, like go so fast, like it's like I'm running on it. I can do it. The only issue that I'm having now is not the calves. I feel like my calves have strengthened and they've stretched, so it doesn't hurt anymore. But for some reason, my fourth toe, the toe that's next to the pinky toe, I guess being in that 45-degree angle for so long, it tends to fall asleep on both my feet. So the moment I start feeling that my fourth toe is falling asleep, I get off of it and I'll walk in the house. What has been my saving grace these 31 days? Walking outside. I legit have been enjoying my walks outside, walking my kids to school, picking up my kids after school, zigzagging up and down my town, exploring different parts of the neighborhood, literally walking to the edge of New Jersey. I live in New Jersey. I live at the East Coast. I live at a very, very I live on a peninsula, so I can literally walk to the border of New Jersey. I could actually walk to New York if I want to, and I am going to this summer. That is my goal. I'm going to walk over the bridge and go to New York. So that's what I'm going to do. So yes, I've been doing that, and that has been very, very helpful. Now that I've been doing it for like 30 days, my body feels like it wants to go faster. And I used to run a lot. So I am excited that I might start running again. You know, I don't feel like I'm ready to do a marathon, but I feel like my body wants to move faster. So that's a plus. What have these 30 days of walking done for me? Well, I'm down about 7 pounds. Hallelujah, which is nice. And it's nice because I'm just being real honest. I have eaten everything and anything. Everything and anything. I have had McDonald's. I have had Dunkin' Donuts. I have had pizza. I have had salads. I have had shrimp, chicken, Mexican food, Italian food, rice and beans, turkey, potato salad. I've had all the things. I've had lattes. I've had ice cream. I've had, cream ice. Because ice cream and cream ice are two different things. I've had all the things, and I was still able to lose the weight. Granted, it's coming off slowly, but it's coming off, and I'm okay with it. And the reason why I say that is because when I initially lost 40 pounds, I did it off of a program called Optavia 5-in-1. I have nothing bad to say about Optavia. I enjoyed my 2 years on the program. I enjoyed health coaching, helping certain other people, reach their goals, or some partially reach their goals. A lot of them didn't get to their full potential. I'll talk about that maybe on this vlog, maybe on another one. But the program works, and you lose weight fast on that program. But after 2 years of doing that program, the honest truth is that it's not sustainable. Not sustainable for me in the sense that I have tried all of the fuelings, and the fuelings are the little foods or the little snacks that you buy from the company, and is what you eat throughout the day, because you eat 6 times. So 5 times you eat those fuelings, those snacks, and then the 6th time you eat a meal that you prepare, and they teach you how to make the meal and all that good stuff. So after 2 years of being on the program and tasting, I would say all of the fuelings, I've come to realize that I only like 2 of the bars: the chocolate bar, the chocolate mint bar, and the cinnamon sticks, which is funny. I have a box right in front of me. Okay. That's it. And so I'm to eat just those same snacks every day. I started in February and I fell off after 2 weeks. I tried again in March, I fell off. I tried again in April, I fell off. I just need variety. Like I want to eat fruit and I want to eat oatmeal and I want to eat this and I want to eat that. And so because I've gone through all of the feelings and I know for sure I don't like the other ones, there really wasn't much variety for me. And I got tired of it. And going through maternity leave, I just did not want to feel restricted in any kind of way. I wanted to feel like I was like, free to do what I wanted to do. So not doing that program. And I'm like, I got to lose this weight. I was looking into, what's all the craze now, the Ozempic and Mounjaro and all that stuff. I know 2 people personally that are on those types of medications, and I got information. I looked into it, filled out a profile, and realized that I was a candidate for it. And then again, I'm like, okay, do I want to do this for the rest of my life? The answer is a hard no. It's a hard no. I don't want to be on medication. I don't want to inject myself. I don't want to give the pharmaceutical companies a lifelong membership. I don't want to do that. I will use pharmaceuticals when I need to use them for a prescribed set amount of time. But to say I'm going to commit to Ozempic for the rest of my life, no. That's a hard no. Okay? I hardly even take Tylenol. Like I refuse. I'm like, it's gotta be really bad for me to take Tylenol, ibuprofen. Ibuprofen. I don't do it. Okay? I drink water and I go to sleep. I don't do that stuff. So I was like, this is a hard no. So I was like, okay, exercise is the answer. Movement is the answer. And so I started walking on May 1st and I didn't record my weight. If you notice the first reel that I did, I was like, I don't want to record my weight. I'm like, but then on May 2nd, I'm like, no, I need to know where I'm starting. So I started May 2nd at 224 pounds. I don't know if it was 224.2 or just 224, but it was like 224. And I ended this morning at 216.9 on May 31st. So I've lost about like 7-ish pounds. Is that 7 pounds? I gotta look at my Renpho. I can't even do math in my head. Like 7.2 pounds, maybe 8 pounds, something like that. My attitude is wonderful. And you could ask my husband, like, my attitude is good. I have moments, yes, where I cry. I have moments, yes, where I'm sad. Oh, I don't want to go back to work. I'm going to miss my babies. I'm going to miss walking the kids to school. I do cry. That's natural. That's normal. But it doesn't get me into, you see me? Do you see me giving all the sexiness? No, it's not that kind of channel. Sorry, it's not an OnlyFans, okay? We don't have an OnlyFans. We have an Only Jesus, okay? So, I'm modest, y'all. I'm modest. So, what was I saying? Yes, I cry. Yes, I get a little sad. But it's not throwing me down that rabbit hole of depression that I would have gone down had I been sedentary and feeling I'm fat, I'm this, I'm that. So thank God I'm not feeling that way. I feel a little stronger. Yesterday I actually did like a 30-minute Grow with Jo workout. Grow with Jo is someone I follow on YouTube. She's really, really cute. I love her. And there were certain moves that I was afraid to do because my left knee, man, I'm like afraid something's gonna pop in that knee. Something feels weird. So I won't do the squats all the way. I won't do things like that. I don't jump, like jumping jacks. I get a little nervous doing that. But I don't know, I was feeling so excited. Like, oh my God, like, I'm almost done with this workout. This is cool. And she started doing like this like jump rope thing. And I was like, I'm gonna try. And so it was 45 seconds and I jumped for 30 seconds. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm jumping. And I did it. And so I just felt so so happy. I was like, wow, like I can feel that my body is changing in the sense that my endurance is getting better, right? So that's a positive. Do I still have a belly? Absolutely. Do you see that? I still got it. Yeah, I do. Even this morning, I could tell. I'm walking my kids to school, and there's a lady that I see, because you get to know the parents and stuff. And so we were chit-chatting, and I could see her eyes, go down to my midsection. Because some people are probably like, wait, she just had a baby and she's pregnant again? And I literally even heard a child, and it was a child, so I'm not going to get mad at that. But I heard them whispering to another child, Kennedy's mom is pregnant again. She just had a baby. No, friends, I'm not pregnant again. It's just, my belly is big. Belly's big. So I'm happy with my results. In terms of, because some of you have been following me, in terms of like Rise. You're like, what the heck is Rise? I got that Rise coffee. That's the brand. I mean, the spoon is like losing the lettering. But it's a mushroom coffee that's supposed to like help with like bringing down bloat. I'll insert a video now of, how my belly is looking compared to like day one, and you tell me. Again, I don't know if it's working, but I like how it tastes, and I like the fact that it's mushrooms. I'm not a vegan or anything like that, but I'm trying to do I'm trying to change certain foods that I'm eating, and I'm trying to go as organic or as natural as possible as I can. And so coffee is one of them, and I truly enjoy the taste. It tastes so good. Like, even if it's not doing what it says it's gonna do, like lowering the bloat, I just like how it tastes. So I'll keep drinking it. I've also incorporated berberine, and berberine, some people are calling it the natural Ozempic. I am taking it, yes, to see if it helps with losing the weight. I cannot sit here and give you a full opinion on it because I've only been on it for a week. And what I've noticed is people that are on it say they start seeing the effects of the supplement after 2 weeks. So we'll see. Maybe I'll do a vlog talking about it. But I would say that week one, I did have upset stomach because it doesn't mess with your gut a little bit. It does serve as like a natural GLP-1, whatever it is, that thing that's in like those weight loss medicines. This produces it in like a natural way. But something that I'm also taking berberine for is for my high blood pressure. Because like I told you, I don't want to take drugs. I'll take a supplement. I'll do a natural alternative over a drug. And I have noticed that my blood pressure is usually hovering around 145. And that's good for me. That's good compared to the way I was since November. That's good. And ever since being on the berberine, my blood pressure is now hovering over like 137. So, and I'm not taking the blood pressure meds that I got at the pharmacy. So with that said, I don't want this to be super long. It's already 23 minutes. There's no need for a 23-minute vlog of me just talking. But I just wanted to give you an update if you were interested, and if you've watched this long, just write congrats on your walking journey in the comments below. But I'm really, really proud of myself. I do the Pacer app, and in the app, like, I joined the challenges. And so in the May challenge, there was like 230,000 people from all over the world walking, and walking, running, cycling, whatever. And I was ranking, like, in terms of the United States, I was ranking pretty high up, and I didn't realize it. I'm like, really? I'm thinking everybody does 10,000 steps. That's no big deal. Like, what? And apparently, no, not everybody does. According to the group, 3,000 is like hard. Doing at least, 3,000 is like the lowest, and about 5,000 is where hard. And then they consider those that are doing 10,000 and more as elite. And I'm like, I'm elite? I'll take it. I'll take it. So, long story short, I'm very, very happy with where I'm at. Walking is very, very doable. I'm excited to keep doing it in June. And you know, in time, my weight will come down. I'm sure of it. So thank you for watching. If you watched this far, hope to see you next time. If I don't see you on a vlog, I am posting shorts regularly. The goal is daily, so just, you know, stay connected. Love you guys. Peace out. See you next time.